Hey, I'm Brandi Sorensen with ConverseCountyHome.com and Johnston Realty.
And I'm Tyler Johnston with Johnston Realty, and this is your Converse County market update for the week of,
April 14th.
The 14th.
Yeah.
So,
All right, we have, I forgot, 43 active right now.
43 active, there's 23 pending? Is that what you said?
Yeah. Oh, 25. And the average list price of the actives are $309,000.
I saw that, and the average days on market right now are 93 days.
Okay.
So it's 93 days average days on market. And then there was 8 sales so far this month.
This month.
So it's pretty active.
hopping, I think.
Yeah, things are moving. So if you're thinking of selling, we know some realtors you can call.
Yeah. Let us know if you want analysis or anything like that. Sometimes, maybe.
And you never know. And I did have a Jody, who's going to be joining the office here soon. She just passed her Wyoming law, and she's working on her salesperson too.
Perfect.
She called because she had somebody ask her some questions, and she said, what do you charge for a CMA, a market analysis? And I said, nothing. We don't charge for those. If you're interested and you just want some information, even if you're not thinking of selling right now, then by all means, give us a call. I mean, we're happy to assist you and answer those questions, so at least you know what your options are.
Yeah, like if you're considering maybe downsizing or then having an idea about, well, if I could sell for this, then maybe, even if it's not right away, it's a good thing to, I think.
Yeah.
And don't trust Zillow, okay?
No, don't trust Zillow. I'm going to change this while we're talking.
Okay.
But yeah, that's the one thing, is definitely don't trust Zillow. And we have more access to the different data and everything that's local. So that's why you got to give one of us a call.
Yeah.
Instead of Zillow.
Yeah, so Wyoming, I don't know if you know, but Wyoming is a non-disclosure state. So they don't have exactly what things were sold for, what concessions, all of that kind of stuff. They don't have access to that.
But you do, because you're a realtor.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why ours can be more active or more accurate.
Yeah, for sure.
For that. So, how about this weekend? What do we have coming up?
Oh, coming up, I know.
Douglas has prom, but that's not this weekend, right? It's the next weekend.
The 24th is the prom. I didn't remember seeing a whole lot going on this weekend.
Rolling Hills does have their Easter egg hunt, and then their Easter bunny. They're also going to have a 4-H group. Sand Creek 4-H group does petting zoo. They've done that for the last year. This will be the second, I believe. And then Granny Soda Shop's supposed to be there, and face painting. So it'll be a really good time. I don't know if you've ever been, but you park on Badger, and then you go down there. Just so, since there's little kids, we don't want any. So don't park but it's at the town park there in Rolling Hills on Saturday. So
Douglas and Glenrock both had one, but it was this
past
Saturday.
Yeah, that looked really fun.
Yeah.
I saw pictures and everything on it. So
I was just coming through town because Sarah's got a new listing that's going to be going on in Casper next Monday. And so we did her pictures and video and everything Saturday, and I was pulling back through town. I was like, what are all these cars? The frick? Oh, well, I missed that by about 2 hours.
I feel like it's really weird this year because Easter is so late.
Yeah.
So I'm totally like, wait, is this week Easter? No, next. I don't know when Easter is.
Yeah. So that's coming
we already
up.
We already had spring break like way early. I don't know. Feels weird, but.
So there's prom the 24th in Douglas, and then actually on May 3rd, if I've got the date right, they're doing a cookie shop downtown. So all the businesses in downtown Douglas are going to be offering free cookies, sidewalk sales, and that type of thing for
fun.
kind of a community event on the 3rd of May. So keep your calendars open for that.
Nice. Speaking of Douglas City, the city of Douglas, I saw they put out an app. Have you seen
No.
that? Okay, so they did an app for the city of Douglas, and they're having a virtual Easter egg hunt. So if you download that, then they've hidden Easter eggs in there, and you can if you're like one of the first, whatever, however many, I don't remember, to send screenshots of them, then you'll get a prize. But so the app, I downloaded it, I played with it a little bit,
Yeah.
and it's really nice. It will have, basically it's just all the things in one area, like what's there to see and do. It has the Douglas Board of Realtor website on there if you're moving here, connections to your city council, all those kinds of things. And I'm not sure exactly what, but eventually they said that they're hoping that it will be a really useful thing that everybody in Douglas uses. And it's like there's something that you can report an incident or send a report. I don't know what it is, but so it'll be interesting to kind of learn what.
Yeah. I'll have to check that out. I had no idea we had an app.
I didn't either. I just saw it on Facebook.
There's an app for that.
There is an app for that. I'm going to check my list, see if there's anything else going on. Well, next week, too, Glenrock has the Veterans Park fundraiser. They're putting in a Veterans Park right in town in Glenrock.
Nice.
So it will be right by the SIPS building there on the main street.
Okay.
On that corner lot that's just been dirt. So they're doing a benefit dinner for that next week. So we'll give you more information, but tickets are available now if you want to look that up.
And actually, now that you say that, I believe the VFW here in Douglas is having a vendor type fair on Saturday.
I think I did see that.
Because I was just
I didn't write it down.
noticing that, and of course that's not gonna. Well, maybe that will.
Oh, we can share it too.
Yeah. So that will be kind of cool, and there's all sorts of things that are coming up with the spring. Vendor fairs, craft fairs, and all that stuff gearing up for summer.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy.
So did you guys have a good weekend?
We did. We were busy with kids, track and then volleyball and then open house and all of the above. So
How did all that go?
it went good. Good. Oh, also Douglas FFA, the state. Yeah, they won state sales, ag sales. So and then they escorted them into town.
Into town Saturday afternoon. Yeah, they got the police escort, so that was really cool to see.
That was really cool. So
Nice.
I think both of our FFA groups had a good time at state FFA
Nice.
this week. So,
Very cool.
anyways,
Yeah.
also, it's funny that you came in with a hat on today, a ball cap,
Yeah.
because somebody stopped me and they're like, "Tell Tyler he needs to wear a different hat." Sometimes change it up.
Yeah, that's kind of what my family said too. They're like, seriously, stop with the beanies. Okay, I got a haircut.
And he got
got
a
a
haircut.
haircut.
Also, on one of your shorts, or I don't know, stories or whatever, you didn't have a hat on.
Yeah.
And I was like, see, every once in a while we have our own Easter eggs.
That was the donkey. Was my anxiety. Yes.
Yes,
that was
yeah,
that
that's
one.
right, that's right.
Yes, he's been. I thought I had him caught because, like I talked to you when I was walking in the fence line. He has not been out since. No, he was out this morning.
Oh.
He was up by the gate when I came home from taking kids to school and followed me down the road. 2 hours later, the neighbor calls, says, "Hey, Loki's over here." And I'm like, "Thank you, appreciate that." So 3 days of quiet. I thought I had it down, and he's still getting out. So I gotta go back and figure out where he's
Find that
getting
some
out
more.
again. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to put him back in the chicken coop.
Well, that's what he broke the door off the chicken coop last week, and then Candace called as I was on my way to Cheyenne Saturday. She's like, I heard him bray, and he sounds like he's a long ways from the house. And I'm like, what? I said, which way? She goes, down the river. And I was like, okay. Go outside and just yell his name a few times, see what happens. She's like, okay. And she called me like 10 minutes later. She goes, he's
came
home.
back.
Yeah, he came back. So call his
just wants
name.
a
He comes over to
friend.
say hi. I know. They want him to get a friend. And I'm
Yeah,
trying
and then they'll
not
just
to.
get out together, like
Yeah, like
lightning.
the pony. Yeah. Then they'll just two to chase instead of just one.
Do any of your dogs, do they get along with him?
My Doberman wants to play with him so bad, but she's 12 and she's got hip issues. So just going up and down the porch, he will walk back and forth along the fence, and she'll run with him and bark, and then she's like,
Done.
like me after
Out.
working out, it's like, I'm not moving for the rest of the day. So, yeah, we gotta figure out a friend for Loki. So if you have suggestions, feel free to put them in the comments.
But one that won't be a naughty friend.
Hopefully, yes. I don't know. He's just it was Wednesday when he was out. The sheriff's deputy was very nice, very, just
Here's your
very
donkey.
nice. Yeah. So here's your donkey again. And he's like, oh, I haven't met this one. He said this isn't the my troublemaker. He said I dealt with the troublemaker that usually gets out yesterday. So apparently,
Oh, there's another
somebody
one.
else in Converse County has got an animal that gets out, and I thank you
For
because
not being the only one.
yes.
Well, good.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, if you guys have any questions or comments, anything we've missed, make sure you like, subscribe, and leave them in the comments.
We'll see you later.
Thanks.